Okay, so it looked like there's no chapter today. Obviously, Japan always going on holidays. Like, they have the most holidays in the country. Like, they're so fucking irritating. Eat your cats and dogs later. But anyway, I'm joking, by the way. Anyway, I'm gonna come at you guys with this discussion because this is something I've been meaning to do for, well, ever since KAIDO was introduced. Because ever since KAIDO was introduced, the hype has been high. Yeah, the hype level has been high. But obviously the Shanks fan base always want to throw Shanks' name in the mix, and I'm like, fam, shut the fuck up. Shanks has already had his time pre-time skip. New world time, it's time for KAIDO to shine. And obviously I found that a lot of people actually believe Shanks is the strongest Yonko, and now with the introduction of KAIDO, a lot of people believe KAIDO is the strongest Yonko. Now, me personally, at this moment of time, I'm gonna lean towards KAIDO because I'm not a biased fucker. Yeah, I'm not biased towards someone I actually like. Like, I like Shanks. I fuck with Shanks. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Shanks is a real G. I'm not going to lie, but I'm not biased towards him just because I like him. No, I'm gonna concentrate on the feats and what has been presented to me and to everyone as an audience by Oda. Yeah, Oda has never, in fact, first of all, let me address the other two Yonkos. Blackbeard, I don't really have respect for Blackbeard, to be honest, because him being a Yonko, he didn't really get that position the way the others got it, meaning that the others actually got it by hard work. And not to say Blackbeard wasn't doing it by hard work, because, you know, he probably planned this from the very get-go, how he's gonna do this shit. Yeah, he probably planned this from the very, he planned this from the get-go, to be honest, how he's gonna do this shit. But he didn't really, he done it by stealing Whitebeard's territories after he died, so he couldn't really defend it. I don't really rate him, and a lot of people are sleeping on Big Mom. Like, you're sleeping on Big Mom. Obviously, she's a woman, right? Yeah, and a lot of niggas out there fucking sexist as fuck. Oh, women can't be stronger than men. Is shut the fuck up. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Women can fuck shit up. Don't get it twisted. Now, I know Oda likes to draw his woman as pretty much, the woman in his show is pretty much there for fan service. Nami, Robin, Hancock, blah 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 blah. But we've seen a little bit of Big Mom, and for what I can tell, she's ugly as fuck. So obviously, if she's ugly as fuck, he probably drew her powerful. I mean, Oda's not gonna draw one woman to be part of the four Yonkos, four of the strongest characters in the whole of the show, just for her to be the weakest out of the three, just because the rest of the three are men. It's just not gonna happen like that. Yeah, it's just not going to happen like that. Odds are Big Mom's probably stronger than Blackbeard. Odds are right now Blackbeard's probably the weakest Yonko. Odds are right now he's probably the weakest Yonko. So enough about them two. Stop sleeping on Big Mom. She could be very surprising. Do I think she can be stronger than KAIDO and Shanks? I doubt it. Especially KAIDO. Nah. Oda gave too much detail into KAIDO's character in such a little space of time. Yeah, in like 3-4 pages, he described KAIDO to be one of the most OP characters ever. Yeah, he's been tortured so many times, been captured by Yonkos and Marines. I'm pretty sure when he gets captured by Marines, it has to be someone of admiral material. There's no way they're gonna send like a vice admirals to go take on a Yonko. Yeah, because vice admirals clearly suck. They clearly suck. All vice admirals, all of them, minus Virgo. And he wasn't really a vice admiral, to be honest, but he was OP as fuck. Smoker after the time skip's a joke. I'm not gonna lie, he is a joke. But to send the vice admiral to take on a Yonko, not really. They're gonna send sort of admiral status, so odds are he clashed with admirals plenty of times. Yeah, plenty of times, and he still couldn't die. Yeah, they've hanged this nigga, the chain broke, tried to shank him, the shank broke. He's just OP as fuck. Now obviously, we look at the feats of these two people. Shank side, Conqueror's Haki. Odds are he has all three Hakis, to be honest. Odds, yeah, you can't be a Yonko and not have harmony and observation. That's priority, to be honest. And Conqueror's is shown. Now obviously with Conqueror's Haki, I don't really rate Conqueror's Haki at the moment, because to be honest, everyone that's used Yonkos Haki, it only works on people with no names, i.e. fodders. Yeah, I've never seen Haki affect anyone that has an actual name in the show. Yeah, you cannot, it just, Yonkos Haki to me is just not really a big thing. To me, honestly, it's not really a big thing. I'm not saying this because, oh, I'm just trying to downplay Shanks' power. Nah, I know Shanks is powerful, but Yonkos Haki doesn't really come into it for me because he hasn't done nothing for the whole show but knock out fodder. That's not impressive. Knocking out fodder is not, that's expected of a Yonko to knock out fodder easily. It's not really that impressive. Now, what else can I say? When it comes to Shanks, okay, daily duels with Mihawk, strongest swordsman in the world. Granted, that's actually a good trait to have. Not a lot of people can clash with Mihawk and still stay standing. And obviously, I'm one of the guys who Shanks Mihawk. Yeah, Shanks and Mihawk are not on the same level. Yeah, they're not. There's a reason why Shanks is the Yonko and Mihawk isn't. I don't say, oh, maybe he didn't want to be a shut the fuck up, shut the hell up. Oh, he didn't want to be a Yonko, but he wanted to be a warlord. Makes sense. Logic. Fanbase, listen. Yeah, look at the facts and stop sucking dick. Simple as. Moving on. He stopped the war. Really and truthfully, he never really stopped the war, to be honest. Like Sengoku stopped the war. Yeah, if Sengoku really wanted to, yeah, he could have said, fuck, who the fuck are you? It's out of respect for Whitebeard that Sengoku, Shanks said it himself, out of respect for Whitebeard that he ended the war and let him even take the body to bury it, while the other Marines were talking shit. Yeah, it's not because of Shanks. Relax, bro, relax. Because, and they're like, oh, he made Alkane shit his pants. I said this last week. Nigga is not going to fight a guy who's probably on the same level as Whitebeard when he's less than 50%. Yeah, do you know how much damage Alkane took from Whitebeard in the war? He took hella damage. Island splitting attacks, in fact. Yeah, nigga nearly broke the whole of Marineford just by attacking Alkane, and he took that much damage and he's still standing, but he's defo less than 50%. Now you now think he's gonna fuck with Shanks when Shanks is 100% and pretty much the same level as Whitebeard? Are you mad? Are you fucking mad? Now moving on to Kaido's feats. We haven't really seen that from him, to be honest. All we've seen is the description detail that Oda is given to him. Lost 7 times. Losing battles doesn't really make you weaker, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure every single Yonko has taken L's. Whitebeard was taking L's from Roger daily. Yeah, Shanks probably took a couple of L's from Mihawk. It's like, he probably did. Like, he probably lost battles. He's been injured by Blackbeard already. The scars on his eye. Like, anyone could take a loss. Doesn't matter your rank. You can take an L. You can take an L. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But you know, it is what it is. He's been taught, like, durability. What I've seen throughout the whole series of One Piece is the person who has the the best durability. Odds are they actually win the match. Take it back to Luffy and Crocodile. Obviously, clearly, and this is not me being a fanboy. Well, maybe it is, but listen, clearly, Crocodile was stronger than Luffy, but Luffy has better durability. Crocodile was not used to being hit, so he can only take a limited amount of attacks for him to get knocked out, whereas Luffy is probably used to getting fucked up from a kid. Garp was fucking his shit up. From an infant, Garp was fucking him up, so he's probably used to that shit, where Crocodile wasn't. So obviously he got knocked out first because his durability is very, very low. Another thing is this: Blackbeard versus Ace. Ace was not used to getting attacked. Blackbeard's body can handle the damage. Blackbeard kicked his ass simply because he can handle more. He can take more attacks than Ace could. Ace could have hacked the attack, so his body gave out and he lost the fight. It's as simple as that. I do not see Shanks falling 10,000 feet from the air, landing on the ground and still being alive. Nah, at the end of the day, Yonko, not Shanks, is still a human. Kaido fucking monster. Kaido is a fucking monster, not the same level at all. I'm not gonna say the gap is huge, because between like the 4 Yonkos have to be evenly matched. Like, there have to be, apart from, I cannot put Blackbeard. Until I actually see him currently, I cannot put Blackbeard on the same level as Big Mom, KAIDO and Shanks, because he didn't become a Yonko the same way they did. He cheated and stole and all of that. She basically was a real pirate for this shit, to be honest. He's actually a real pirate, but yeah, he's not really there for me, I'm not gonna lie. So all the Blackbeard fans, if there are any, you hate, if you don't like what I'm saying, boy, I'm just speaking facts. He's not really about that life. So when it comes to KAIDO and Shanks, like I don't know what you've been reading, because I think like the most of the fan base are just judging this based on their favoritism. For oh, Shanks is OP, Shanks, shut up, nigga. Yeah, just look at the fucking feats of KAIDO. Yeah, look at the feats of KAIDO compared to the feats of Shanks. Yeah, he's been captured plenty. Nobody can kill him. Nigga dropped 10,000 feet from the air, landed, and was like, what the fuck? Why am I not dead? He wants to die, but nobody can do it. Nobody can do it. If Shanks wants to die, plenty of people could do it. Plenty. Yeah, if he wants to die, plenty of people can. I'm pretty sure if he wants to die, like nobody can fucking kill KAIDO. If you can throw as much, it's pretty much certain Oda has drew KAIDO to have the best durability in the whole of the OP-verse. Nobody has that much durability. You cannot be tortured, what is it, 1 or 10,000 times? No, it's 1,000 times I believe he's been tortured and still be alive kicking normally. You cannot. Shanks will not go through that. He's a human being. Relax. He's not an almighty god. Anyone could be. I'm a bit KAIDO. Nah, I don't think KAIDO can be slain, to be honest. Fucking all the point there that he can't be slain. Yeah, Shanks can be. The feats that KAIDO show on top of Shanks is way more. Conquest Haki doesn't mean shit at the moment. Personally, for me, does not mean fuck all, because we haven't seen nothing but it knocking out fodder. I doubt Shanks can use Conquest Haki and even intimidate, even make a sweat drop from KAIDO's head. So in terms of Conquest Haki, take that out of the equation when it comes to this fight. Two big wigs clashing, Conquest Haki ain't gonna do shit. It's not gonna scare nothing. It's probably not gonna scare his commanders, yet alone KAIDO his fucking self. So yeah, that's my take on this shit. If you like stuff like this, put 2 characters down below who you like me to compare. I'm pretty much gonna do a lot. Next time there's no chat, I'll probably do Crocodile versus Don Flamingo. Cause that's gonna strike some controversy. All the fucking Don Flamingo dick. Oh fuck you, that Crocodile sucks. Shut up. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this shit. If you didn't, dislike, fuck off. Simple as. So yeah, catch you later. Peace.